Do you like it when I'm holding on to the pole, baby?
Alright,
we gotta
playing. Let's go back to our
serious here. Alright. Like I said, don't get crazy with the screw gun, just a little bit. A little more. Okay. That's good. Yep, locate your whichever. Yeah, that one's probably the best one to get next. Okay, and then just a little bit with the screw gun, not a lot. A little more. Okay, that's good. The reason why we don't want to run down very much is because we want to allow them to all seat nice and evenly. Okay. Just a little bit, not a lot.
Okay.
All right. And then right here. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the hand screwdriver and run them down by hand.
Okay.
So.
Where's this screwdriver?
I'll go get it. It's down below.
Okay.
All right. So that's what we'll do next. Welcome back to another exciting and thrill-filled adventure with DIY Nautical Dream. Welcome back to another episode of DIY Nautical Dream. How's that for a pretty unique location to do our intro from? On the flight deck of a 777. It's not something you see every day unless you're a pilot. Well, in case you missed it in last week's video, we had quite a few things happen. Some of them good, some of them not so good. One of the not so good things that happened was we had a screw that broke off below the surface of the gel coat and actually into the fiberglass. I had to drill that out with an easy out, and of course the easy out broke in the screw, and so that became a big problem, and it snowballed from there. Long story short, we were able to get that out, have the area now repaired, and we will be installing that lens in this week's video. But to summarize what happened in last week's video, we were able to get the large aft lens installed, and we bonded it in with butyl tape, which we're using that as a substitute instead of using the 3M 5200 silicone sealant. We feel that the butyl tape is going to be a lot more user friendly when it's down the road time for maintenance and things like that. But moving forward, we were able to get that large lens in, get the stainless steel frame on, and it actually turned out really nice. So we're pretty happy with that. And it's actually in the process of the butyl tape squeezing out. And for several weeks to come, we'll be tightening those screws down a little bit at a time. As they slacken up, we'll tighten them down a little bit more by hand and just continue the squeeze out process. Squeeze out is where behind the frame, the stainless frame, we will have an exceptional amount of sealant or butyl tape in this case, and as we tighten the frame down, it just forces the excess out, either the top edge or the lower edge, or sometimes both at the same time. So that's what we call the squeeze out, and that's just the excess material that's filling up the gap underneath, and the excess will squeeze out, and we trim it off. Or after a while, we'll trim it off with a type of a blade that's not going to hurt the lens. So that's what we got done in last week's video. If you missed it, go back, take a look at it. It's interesting. We had a lot of fun doing that, and we're moving forward. So this week we're going to hopefully tackle the project of the forward lens, get that done, and move on from these windows. So that's where we're at. That's what we're working towards. Stick with us. Check it out.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back. I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Rich.
Together we make
DIY Nautical Dream.
Alright, so what's going on this week's update, honey?
Oh, you know, we're just working on them large forward window lenses. We're hoping to get those installed. With any luck, we can wrap that up and finish that project. So, getting that forward one in is going to be your assignment. You know that. And so we want to just work together on it, but we want to get that installed. Wrapping up those large window installations will be a big check off on our project list. We'll be happy to have that out of the way, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Plus it'll look cool. The boat will look like it's a little bit more complete on the outside and on the inside. So
yep.
we won't have that tape on there anymore. So that's what we're going to work on. Try and wrap that up.
Lots of struggles.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, that's the way it is, right? If it was easy, we wouldn't be doing it.
Exactly. Alright, so stay tuned, guys, as we are going to show you our update.
We'll show you how it's done, or how we did it anyways.
Yeah.
Our struggles along the way. So we'll see you soon.
Yep.
So I'd like to give a real quick shout out to this product right here. This really works great. I mean, if you haven't tried this before, it's really good for removing seal or tape residue or anything like that. If you have it on like fiberglass gel coat, if you have it on the car paint, or if you have it on stainless steel or whatever, this wheel here will remove it really well, very efficiently. It leaves a little bit of residue behind from the tape and everything, but this is your saver right here. This thing works really good, so I'll just show you real quick how it works. So all you do is just chuck it up into the drill motor. You want something that's fairly high speed, and then you just let it go. I'll show you what it does. Well, I've already removed the tape, but it clears it really well. So we had this piece of stainless, this window frame here, and it had all kinds of clear packing tape on it. And so I use that wheel just to remove the tape. And then it leaves this residue behind, this yellowish color residue. Basically something like that. And then it'll leave that yellowish powder on there too. That's what's left after it's kind of burned through the tape and all that and the residue. But it works great. I'll show you another time later out on the boat with like duct tape or whatever like that, but it takes it all off. If it was a decal, any kind of like a pinstripe that's applied like a decal or a name or a logo or a bumper sticker or whatever, this here will take it off. It's really good stuff. And yeah, we'll continue to use it. We're going to buy more of these for sure. We're probably going to have a couple of them laying around just because they're so nice to have. And it's really good for taking tape residue off, seal, you know, old seal, stuff like that. It's going to work really good. We're going to be trying this all over the place. So the residue usually cleans up pretty easy with a little bit of acetone. So we'll wet down a rag with some acetone on it. That comes off pretty easy. That's a lot better than scraping tape. Yeah, so that cleans that off really well. That's good. So we'll go ahead and clean up the rest. We don't need to record it, but we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. It's going to look great. Well, it'll look better than it did, that's for sure. We'll have the tape residue all over on it. Alright, so this is a repair. We put the thickened epoxy in before, and it's come out pretty good. So it's not perfect, but it's going to be alright. We're sealing this with butyl tape, so butyl tape gives us a lot of forgiveness here. So, but it's a little bit low right here, so I'm going to have to hit that with the Dremel tool. Just kind of hit this a little bit, just to kind of even it out so our lens will fit in there, because I don't want to trim off the lens. I would rather make this more even than to trim the lens to make the lens fit. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to grind this down a little bit. Okay.
All right, I think it's gonna be fine. We gotta do gel coat work here later at some point anyway, so that is good for now. Okay, so we got the window frame on, and we're going to locate that hole right here where we had the thickened epoxy in there. I've already drilled a pilot hole, so now I'm gonna drill the next size up. Let's see how that fits. Let's see. So that's how deep it is. I think we're all right. So let's see. We don't want to have the hole too small because it'll just crack the epoxy. So we don't want it. It has to be the right fit. We're gonna go up another size. We don't want to force it because it will crack the epoxy. I already know that from the hard way. Okay, so now that feels better, but we'll see. All right, so there you go. That's what it looks like right there. It's a good fit. I didn't run it down all the way, but you can see right here there's no gaps on the backside, so we got it sanded nice and flush. And we're gonna fill that in with butyl tape once we put the lens in. So okay, we're good. Now we're back where we were now before we broke the screw off. So we'll get everything in place and we'll start prepping to put the lens back in.
Okay, we've repaired my mistake. Now it's time for Baby to start on her project.
Baby, go ahead and pull the paper off the side with the writing so we can get ready to put it mount it in the slot.
It's tape.
All right.
All the way?
Yeah.
I don't want to drop it in the water.
No, that would be a bad idea. Okay, here, I'll take that.
Alrighty.
Okay, so then you're going to want to go ahead and push it into the slot down there. It's going to be a tight fit.
Oh, wow. Push it all the way?
Yep. There you go. Okay. Alright, and then just kind of keep working it in there.
Okay.
Okay, that's good for now. We'll go ahead and get the bracket ready to put that on. Okay, hang on. Ooh, look at that, man.
Fancy.
Ooh, that's brand spanking new right there. Right on. That looks pretty good.
Yep.
Okay, so the next thing you want to do is grab that frame. And I'm going to have to give you a hand with that, so we'll go ahead and I'll set the phone down. We'll film on the GoPro.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to want to do this. And then you're going to put that right in there. So grab one of those screws.
Okay.
And then go ahead and just start it in there, finger tight. Go ahead and run it down just a tiny bit with the screw gun. Okay, no, not any farther than that, that's good. Okay, 1 second, we're gonna line up our next hole. So you're gonna want to get that screw started. Turn it the other way. There you go. Okay, just a tiny bit with the screw gun. Don't get crazy with it. Okay, that's good. Because all we want to do is just start them. And then I would grab this one right here.
Okay. There we go.
Okay, let me get you another screw. Don't get crazy with the screw gun, just a little bit. A little more. Okay, that's good. Yep, locate your, whichever, yeah, that one's probably the best one to get next. Okay, and then just a little bit with the screw gun, not a lot. A little more. Okay, that's good. The reason why we don't want to run down very much is because we want to allow them to all seat nice and evenly. Yep, and then there's more screws in the bag there. Okay, that's good.
Makes you nervous, huh?
No, it's all good. There you go.
Seems like it's nice, right?
It'll be alright. It'll. When you get it started, it should straighten out a little bit. Okay. It's nice to have that to help locate the holes, huh? Whoa, don't get rowdy. Okay. Give it a try. Hit it with the screw gun, see what. Oh.
Hang on 1 second. Okay. It's right there.
Just a little bit, not a lot.
Okay.
Alright. And then right here. And that's the new hole that we had. Just a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and get the next one started.
That's the new hole. Oh, because the thing was...
Yeah, the screw broke off in there, and so I had to fill it with the thickened epoxy. And then down, you get a couple more down at the bottom. Hopefully we have enough screws. Yeah, we do. Last one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that looks nice. Okay. Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll get the hand screwdriver and run them down by hand.
Okay.
So
Where's this screwdriver?
I'll go get it. It's down below.
Okay.
Alright, so that's what we'll do next.
Here you can see the smile of confidence there on baby's face. She's doing a really good job. She's proud of herself. I'm proud of her as well. She's really sticking with this project. Right now we're chasing daylight, trying to stay with it before the evening hours come. and she just wants to get these screws tightened down and see the squeeze out process start taking shape.
Go ahead and tighten them down.
All the way tight?
Just snug. Really, really good and snug. Because we want to get some squeeze out going on the butyl tape there. So you can't turn it no more. There you go. Okay. Because we'll have to come back down tomorrow,
Okay.
tighten them up more, because they'll have started to squeeze out.
So tight.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
pretty tight.
Okay.
That's so tight.
All right.
That's tight.
All right. Looks like it's squeezing out, so we'll probably just leave it like that for overnight.
Okay.
All right. Good job, baby.
Baby stayed with it on this project. She worked all the way until the early evening hours here, as you can see, and she just wanted to make sure these screws got good and tight, and the squeeze out process started, and we had butyl tape squeezing out overnight, so that was good.
Okay, baby. So we're gonna have to go ahead and hand tighten those screws a little bit more,
Okay.
just to help seat the window frame and the butyl tape. So and we'll just keep working on it over the next few weeks, and we'll work till we get the squeeze out all the way, and hopefully it'll be seated good. So
All
go ahead and see if you can tighten this down a little bit more. Right. Right. Okay. So you can see the squeeze out starting to happen there in some of the places. That's a good sign.
Uh-huh.
That's what we want to see. Okay. All right. All right, good job, baby. So we'll come back, when we come back to the boat next time, we'll check it again and just tighten those down a little bit more.
Okay.
And we'll just keep working it until we get a good seat. And if for some reason it doesn't seat really well, then we will pull it off and add more butyl tape and just check to see if we can get it a good seal. But up in the front corner there, it looks like it's not seating as good as we'd hoped
Right
for.
here?
Down, yeah, right in that area. See on the inside of the frame?
Yeah, but we'll see.
The gap
Might
right there.
squeeze More.
Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, but we'll keep working on it. It's not rocket science, so.
Right.
All right, cool. Good job, baby.
You good job. We finally installed the window, and this was the project that he's given to me.
So yeah, so baby, she cut the lens, she trimmed it, she put the beveled edges on it using the router. She learned a couple different new tools to use in the process, and she went ahead and installed the lens with, so we're bedding the lens with butyl tape, and so we got butyl tape installed inside the window frame cutout and also on the window frame, the stainless window frame itself. So, and then we went ahead and we repaired that hole that I messed up when the screw broke off inside the hole, and I had to hog that out. So we went ahead and repaired that and filled it in with thickened epoxy, then relocated a new hole, all that. So this is just the way it goes with projects. I mean, something that seems simple, straightforward, it always ends up costing us more time. So
Yep.
nothing is ever fast as it seems. But right now, looking at that, we have the new tinted lens in there. It's in. It looks really good, and so that's going to allow us, as long as that beds down properly, we won't have to take it back apart. If it doesn't bed down properly, I have a little bit of concerns right here. We have a little bit of gapping in this area, and if we can get that to bed down good, then we're good to go. If not, we may have to add a little bit more butyl tape in this area just to make sure that we have a good seal on there. All right, so once this window frame is installed, the teak frame is installed, you can't see anything. So as long as it doesn't leak and it looks good from the outside, then we're good to go on it, and we just move forward and keep on keeping on. So if we have to, we can shim it or whatever we need to do to make sure it's a good flush fit so that it won't leak, and we can troubleshoot that along the way. But in the end, once this frame goes in,
You won't say anything except the thing of beauty.
just a thing of beauty. That's all we're looking for. We're trying to make this a functional thing of beauty, and we'll take these frames home, we'll sand these and revarnish them and everything, and they're going to look like brand new. So you can see that they have a little bit of, let's see, let me hold it up so you can kind of see they have a little bit of help needed inside here. So,
and this too will just come off?
We'll just sand it down to bare wood and we'll revarnish it and it'll look really nice. So both of them need to be redone. We'll take those home. It turned out really good. So that was a big project. We needed to get that done. And once this is closed out, this allows us to start focusing on the lower area down here below. And we will pull this off. We'll use it as a template. We'll make a new teak panel to go under here. And then we're going to repair all the rotted, there's a whole bunch of rotted plywood and everything that's under here we haven't seen yet. And we're going to have to do a lot of fiberglassing, a lot of epoxy work, a lot of sealing, and repairing old damaged areas. So it's a lot, there's a lot involved in getting this done. This is not going to be it's not going to be a fast project. We did the same thing on the other side and it turned out awesome and beautiful. And we're going to go for the same look over here. We'll find new light fixtures to put in here. And yeah, it's going to look good. So, but yeah, good job, baby, putting the window in there. And that turned out really nice. So we'll just keep on moving on to the next step. We appreciate you for sticking along with us. And I know the story gets long and we get kind of wordy at times, mainly me. But we're just trying to tell the story. We're trying to share our experience with you so you know exactly what we're going through all along the way. We don't want to gloss over it and make it seem like it's easier than it is, because it's not. And if you're going to get into a project like this, we just want it to be real for you and show you that it takes a lot of time. A lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes that you don't see on camera, but it takes a long time. This is not easy stuff. We're still working full time, and we're still making progress along the way. So thanks for sticking with us.
Things are starting to come along really nice on the inside of this boat. Man, it's come a long ways in such a short period of time. Well, maybe not that short period of time, but it's come a long ways. We've put a lot of hard labor and effort into this, and the results are showing, which is really nice. Man, so beautiful looking in there. And now we have the large lenses in with the windows and just one more thing wrapping up. So that's pretty cool. We're really happy with the progress we're making.
So yeah, so I'm looking for the battery switches on this boat, and I think that we're going to find them under here. I'm expecting there's a battery bank under here, and so we'll lift this up, and we're going to find out what's going on under here. Hopefully, with any luck, we find our battery switches. So let's see what's going on. All right, what do we have here? It says refrigerator schematic, inboard, aft, forward. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we're in luck. No schematic. Okay, so here's what we're looking for. Let's see here. Whoa. Definitely no battery switch there, but that is very interesting. So that looks like fuel manifold right there. That's pretty cool. Seriously expecting to be battery switches. And then looks like we got, let's see here. Looks like we got a battery charger and we got some batteries, but man, still no battery switch. All in all, it looks pretty dry in here, so that's a good thing. But, that is not, that's good. I'm glad we found that, but that's not what we're looking for. All right, well, those things are elusive, man. I just can't believe. So it looks like we got four 6-volt batteries here. Okay, so that's cool. But yeah, dang. Hopefully we can fit some nice lithium batteries in here at some point down the road, but that's a long ways down from now. All right, so we'll keep looking. No battery switches in here, but fuel manifolds. So we'll have to remember that. And there was no schematic, but that's okay. We'll just put it all back together. Nice.
So what do you think, Connie?
Oh, what do I think? Or how did the project go?
Yeah, how did the project go?
Yeah, the project, well, that was another one of them fine and dandy struggles we had. Waiting for that butyl tape to squeeze out really took us long into the evening. We learned some lessons on the other one by not tightening those screws down too soon, so we don't break one off again. But yeah, we got it in there, and that butyl tape is slowly going to squeeze out over the next coming weeks. So, but the nice thing is we're wrapping up those large window installations now. So this side of the boat will be complete with the windows just like it is on the other side. So that's a big thing.
Yep. So
well, hopefully they won't leak. So we're gonna have we're just in time for the rainy season. So we're gonna find out if they leak or not. Hopefully not, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
Speaking of leaking, how did you think the project went, baby?
It's coming along.
Yeah, still a struggle.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna move on from that. So we're happy about it.
Keep working on it.
Yeah, keep doing what we're doing.
Yep. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. But please watch it from the very beginning until the end.
Yeah, like 5 times each viewer should be good.
No, you're asking too much.
Alright, yeah.
Alright. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe down below.
Ding, 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 ding. Hey, we really need your help getting some subscribers here. We're really trying to make it to 1,000. We're in the upper 700s as of the shooting of this video, and we'd really like it if if you like us well enough, hey, hit that subscribe button and follow us. We really need it we're trying to get monetized. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers to get there.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
All right, we appreciate it, and thank you to all the longtime subscribers, and thanks for watching. See ya. Dang, if I only hit record, man.
I think you did.
Okay.
Did you?
Oh, man. Is it on?
No.
Man, these GoPros.
Yep. You GoPro.
So it's not working then, huh?
Mm-mm.
Dang it. Well, all right. Maybe you can help me.
I did last night.
All right.
Are we gonna make a baby or what?
All of it.
Hi guys. We're moving up here. What is did I record it? I was just playing around. Oh, okay, that's good. It's recorded. Oops, wrong. There you go. Okay.
All right, well.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
So, do you want me to talk or I talk?
You're gonna talk. All right.
Stay tuned.
Dang, it's not recording again.
Always.
Man, is it?
No.
Is on the light on?
I'm gonna redo it.
Man, these GoPros. This thing
Blame
is
it on
so.
your GoPro, huh?
Well, I pushed the button, the light was working, and now it's stopped.
Okay.
I don't know. It's so frustrating.
Let's redo it.
Yep. We'll start over.
Yeah.
We'll start over. Speaking of leaking, what did you do?
Leaks? What?
Oh, dang. I think I forgot to hit record.
Like always.
Oh, man. Is it recording?
No. I think you did. Or maybe not.
Yeah, so if you haven't subscribed yet, oh, man. Dang it. I don't think I... Did I hit it? Can you see the...
No, you didn't.
Man.
Oh, you did.
Is it?
No, we have to redo it.
Oh, man.
Yep.
These GoPros. Man.
Yep.
All right.
Time for a new one. Did we record it?
Hang on. No, not yet.